Get ready for dictation. 5 seconds. Start. As discussed earlier, the notices issued had raised similar allegations against express newspapers, in respect of which the judgment of the Supreme Court has already been rendered. The mere fact that permission was granted by the Supreme Court to the Union of India for filing of a civil suit for the purpose of conversion charges and additional ground rent cannot mean that the Union of India was permitted to raise all the issues once again by way of a civil suit. The entire evidence consisting of letters, the perpetual lease deeds, the letters, approvals, etc., have all been discussed in the detail in the decisions of the Supreme Court. The decision in Dara and others holds that decisions in writ petitions would also bind the parties as res judicata through evidence may not have been led. The relevant extracts of the said decision are set out as this court had occasion to consider the application of the rule of res judicata to a petition filed under Article 32 in MSM Sharma versus Dr. Shri Krishna Sinha. In that case, the petitioner had moved this court under Article 32 and claimed an appropriate writ against the chairman and the members of the Committee of Privileges of the State Legislative Assembly. The said petition was dismissed. Subsequently, he filed another petition substantially for the same relief and substantially on the same allegations. One of the points which then arose for the decision of this court was whether the the second petition was competent, and this court held that it was not because of the rule of res judicata. It is true that the earlier decision on which res judicata was pleaded was a decision of this court in a petition filed under Article 32, and that sense the background of the dispute was different because the judgment on which the plea was based was a judgment of this court and not of any high court. Even so, this decision affords assistance in determining the point before us. In upholding the plea of res judicata, this court observed that the question determined by the previous decision of this court cannot be reopened in the present case and must govern the rights and obligations of the parties, which are substantially the same. In support of this decision, Sinha C.J., who spoke for the court, referred to the earlier decision of this court. Stop over.